G'day, Pinball here. I have here the Pinball 3. Pinball 3 on the key. This one is called the sHVp for semi-HV proof. Bitting is, it's just a random key that I pulled out of a bunch of stuff and cut the end of it because it was 6-pin. Bitting's just mellow, it's factory cut, but I had to shave a bit off the bottom and shorten the key. It's pretty smooth, well, in the anti-clockwise. It's in a nice Lockwood 570 oval. This one, I've made quite a few improvements after the Danger Mouse. So, this one is super easy to gut, and the follower diameter is 13.4mm, so it's a bit unusual, but the gutting's just easy because the bottom sleeve is fixed. I don't know if you can, where are the pins? There. Can only just see that. Jeez, I can't even hardly see it with my eyes. Just see that way anyway. They're slightly dissimilar brass. So let's take this apart. So these are all standard Avis key pins actually, and the only I have actually, that's one of the mods. I'll bring this down a little bit. Is they are mellow compared to the what has become to be known as the HV proof. These in here are all the same, and these are almost exactly the same as the original Danger Mouse. So mod 1 is this, it's all 6-pin, but I have reduced it and made the top of the sleeve longer to make it 5-pin, and then obviously the pinned sleeve, so this is one piece now, whereas the other one I'd soldered the bottom sleeve onto the back plate. Second mod is I just take this whole bunch out here and just leave the two sides, which is kind of like the Seagal. This hole in the back here is nothing, that was just for timing the dividing head on my mill. I just needed to, won't get into that, but I needed it. The main difference here, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I used a ring on the Danger Mouse because I added the sleeve onto the outside of the Bible, whereas this one I reduced the overall diameter of the Bible, I meant the plug. I reduced the overall diameter of the plug by 0.6 overall of a mil, and then I increased this not as much, so that I've just got this tiny little lip here, so that is captive. So 5-pin slightly rounded pins, not as aggressive anyway, because the Danger Mouse was razor sharp. LW5 keyway, which is just a bit more friendly than the NZ1 restricted keyway. Captive sleeve for easy gutting. This bit's pretty much exactly the same. I just went about it a bit more methodically as well in terms of using the mill to get all my machining done in the dividing head, whereas the last one was a bit bespoke. So it all lines up pretty nice. And that is about that. Pins here, all identical, and I went to a bit of effort to oh, come on, you daft thing, to get them all the same. So there is a slight chamfer on the top, but the actual gin part of it is pretty sharp still. And so this isn't supposed to be necessarily easier, but it's less aggressive, less evil. 5 pins and more in line with the original Seagal. So yeah, that's it. That's the sHVp for semi-HV proof. So yeah, number 2 has been shipped off overseas. That's top secret. And so yeah, you find out in due course. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Artie again for the original inspiration with his never write pick proof on your lock video about the Seagal pick proof. Cheers.